The Queen was all smiles today as she soaked up the atmosphere at one of her favorite equestrian events of the year in the private grounds of Windsor Castle. Flanked by aides, the 92-year-old monarch could be seen beaming with joy as she watched the action at the Royal Windsor Horse Show in Berkshire on Wednesday, just a stone's throw from where the royal wedding will take place next weekend. Sporting a decidedly off-duty ensemble, the Queen swapped formal attire for a powder blue cardigan, white blouse and tweed skirt, carrying one of her many trusty patent handbags from Launer. The annual equestrian spectacular sees competitors taking part in a range of events from show jumping to dressage, along with displays from the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery and Dax Pony Club. Her Majesty was later seen holding a pink rosette after one of her horses finished fifth, but even that did little to dampen her spirits. Despite the bright sunshine, there appeared to be a slight chill in the air as one of the Queen's aides was forced to help her cover up with a padded gilet as she sat in the shade of her private box. The Queen mingled with fellow spectators at the prestigious show, which has long been an unmissable event in Her Majesty's diary. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding on May 19 will have been timetabled to allow the Queen to attend the show and to make sure the nuptials did not clash with its organisation. The Queen was at the horse show without the 96-year-old Duke of Edinburgh, who is recovering from a hip replacement operation, with his attendance at the wedding yet to be confirmed by the palace. Last year, Philip was seen carriage driving with his ponies on the morning the Windsor Horse Show began. The 5-day event, held in the private grounds at Windsor Castle, is now in its 75th year, and the Queen is believed to have attended every single year since it began as a wartime fundraising event back in 1943. The event is intrinsically linked with the royal family. Both the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh competed at it during their younger years, with Prince Philip entering the carriage driving at Royal Windsor Horse Show for 30 years, winning it just once in 1982. In more recent years, the Queen has watched many of her own horses take part in the showing class competitions. Last year, the monarch was joined by son Prince Edward and his wife Sophie as well as grandson Peter Phillips, Canadian great-daughter-in-law Autumn and their 2 children. And this year, the Queen's granddaughter Lady Louise Windsor is believed to be taking part in the competition herself after she was spotted practicing her carriage driving in Windsor. The young royal inherited a love of horses from her grandmother the Queen and was taught to ride at a young age. Lady Louise is already an accomplished horsewoman and has previously competed in carriage driving at the event. Last year she was responsible for leading the carriages of the Champagne Laurent-Perrier Meet of the British Driving Society into the showground. She has also joined her father Prince Edward, 53, on horseback as part of the Queen's 90th birthday celebrations in Windsor in 2016. Prince Philip, 96, turned to carriage racing after he decided to stop playing polo at the age of 50.